Slide down my block, we gon' shoot, we gon' shoot. Lil' baby a thought, but she cute.
Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe. Go ahead and do that real quick. Good. Yeah, we got that out of the way. Make sure you leave a like on the video. There's a video I don't particularly like to do. Okay? I'm home alone. By myself. Okay? In my house, by myself. No one's here. And the title of this video is 5 ghost videos you should not watch alone. But I'm doing this for y'all. Link to the original video is going to be in the description down below. Without further ado, let's get straight to the video. Without further ado, let's hop straight to it.
Before we begin, make sure you hit that subscribe button to get notified every day for more amazing content. With that being said, let's begin. Number 5. Ghost in Mirror. This little girl has something strange going on with her, and we wouldn't be surprised to hear that she grows up to be a little terror. She definitely seems like she's possessed by some ancient evil, although it could just be that some malevolent spirit is busy haunting her every waking moment. This video is terrifying, and after seeing it, we wouldn't want to spend a single second in this little girl's presence. It seems like she's a completely normal girl going peacefully about her day. There seems to be nothing out of the ordinary, and it initially seems like nothing strange is gonna happen. She's just brushing her hair and having fun, pausing to look at the camera every once in a while, clearly enjoying the attention she's getting. If you watch the mirror closely, then you eventually see what led this video to gain so much attention. At one point, the girl looks back into the mirror and admires her reflection for a few seconds before turning back to the camera. The only issue here is that one of her 3 reflections doesn't seem quite so ready to look away just then. It continues to stare at us through the mirror on the far right, with the creepiest look on its evil little face. That sideways look is enough to give us chills all up and down our spines. It basically says that it wants us all dead, and that it's only a matter of time before it's able to gain complete control of its host.
Hold on just a minute.
We don't know about you, but we think this is one of
Hold
the
on
scariest...
just a minute. Here we go. Now we can get back to the video.
Things we've seen in a long time. The person holding the camera then zooms in on the mirror, making it clear that they saw the same thing we did. Why didn't they drop the camera and run for their lives is way beyond us. They must be completely insane. It could be that they already knew about this secret power and that they're in on it too, although that would make posting it online a pretty stupid move for them. We haven't heard much come of this video, and this little girl hasn't wiped out any cities en masse just yet, but if she's allowed to continue to grow those powers, then we're sure it'll happen eventually if it happens to be real. Then again, it could be that the relevant ghost hunting authorities, or some kind of exorcist, was able to expel this demon from its host, in which case we don't have to worry quite as much just yet. Number 4. Haunted house.
Put her up for adoption.
Searching through an obviously dilapidated house
Cut her
at
head
night
off.
while using flashlights to make your way around isn't the smartest thing you can do. It also shows a complete lack of preparedness and foresight in the case of this video. It's clear that these guys don't know what they're doing, clearly bumbling around a place they heard was haunted as a dare between them. The house itself is Barton Mansion, located in California. The house clearly looks like it hasn't been lived in for years, with mold and mildew creeping up all the walls and everything being in an advanced state of disrepair. The wood trim is pretty much rotted out, and the night vision mode on their camera gives the entire scene a strange glow. They navigate through the house, talking amongst themselves and making comments about the place, until one of them hears something strange and decides to investigate. They prepare to head through an open doorway until one of them brings their flashlight up to reveal a truly terrifying sight. There's a large figure in the doorway, heading towards them, looking disheveled and like it really means business. They don't miss a beat and start screaming obscenities as they run for cover, with the scene basically looking like it was every man for himself. After they notice the figure, it looks like it ducks back behind the door, just as startled as they are. They finally turn the camera off as they make their escape, making for quite a dramatic ending and leaving us unaware of their fate. When we went back to take a closer look at the ghost, however, we noticed a strange light in its hand that looks surprisingly like a dim flashlight, leading us to believe that it could very well have been a friend positioned there to make for a good ghost story when the video was eventually uploaded. It's unclear what the object actually is, and we'll concede
you want
that
my
it
honest
could be
opinion
some
about
form
it?
of ghostly lantern that possibly
To be honest, that
features
looked like a
because the spirit
KKK
died
member.
while holding it.
You know
No
how they
matter
walked
what the
around
real
with torches
story
and
is,
stuff, bro?
this is one scary
Yeah.
ghost video, especially when watched at night, and it definitely gave us the creeps when we discovered it. Many commenters are convinced it's 100% genuine, although there are plenty of skeptics just like us who can't get on board quite so easily. Number 3. Secondary School Spirit. Taken at Deer Park Secondary School, which has been
I don't
hailed
trust
by
schools.
some as being the most haunted school in Cork
Period.
City,
Haunted.
this video shows some very mysterious things happening after everyone went home for the day, leaving the school completely empty. Empty except for the spirits that haunt its halls, that is. This video went viral when it was first uploaded, and for good reason. Nobody wants their kid to go to a school that's so clearly haunted because you never know how these spirits will react. We have to admit that we'd probably end up going a little crazy if we were stuck between worlds in an eternal limbo, unable to effectively reach out or communicate with anyone else.
Hell
It
no.
would definitely be a lonely
I'll-
existence. And it seems that most spirits who have to
I'll
put
fist
up
fight
with
a ghost.
possible eternity of
Yeah, true.
ethereal torment will eventually give in and start getting pissed off, eventually building up to becoming violent. We really can't knock them for it, but it does suck for the living having to put up with their worrying tantrums. This one is definitely starving for attention, although its timing could be better if it really wants to communicate. It starts slow, with doors opening and closing. You're left thinking, at least right off the bat, that it could just be an awkward breeze or pressure anomaly causing them to move on their own.
No.
Then, the lockers start violently rocking back and forth, almost toppling over on a number of swings. This continues for quite some time, until everything becomes deathly silent.
that is
once
so
again.
fucking
The
creepy,
final
bro.
two incidents involve individual lockers flying open, knocking papers on the floor, along with the wet floor sign being thrown by an invisible force. This is definitely paranormal activity at its best. But, like we said earlier, this scene isn't the safest, especially for the kids. Thankfully, there haven't been any incidents like this reported during the day, and we really hope this was all just an elaborate prank put on by an overactive group of students. If that was the case, then we'd have to give them credit. But if this is really what it looks like, which is a real-life haunting, then we'd be pulling our kids out of there without a second thought. Number 2. Tabletop Creepiness. This video starts with a nanny cam watching a little girl
no,
playing in her
not
room.
the baby
She
again.
doesn't initially notice the strange things happening around her because, we'll admit, they're pretty slight at first. Nothing seems to be amiss until you see the doll resting on the leg of the chair on the left begin to move ever so slightly. It keeps moving around, bit by bit, until it finally stops moving. The girl continues playing with her other dolls. Thankfully, none of them show any signs of turning into possessed spirits because we all know how that ends. It's never a good thing to see dolls come into life, and they're generally pretty murderous once they get going. The same girl is drawing a picture at a table when something happens that she simply can't miss. The papers in
Oh,
front
I've
of her
seen that
suddenly
video
start
before,
flying
but I
around
didn't know that was the
room
same
as if
girl.
They've been tossed haphazardly by someone or
'Cause,
something unseen.
she came
Like
to her
the
father
doll,
and
it
kept
starts
complaining
with
about
slight
it,
movements, but
that
slowly
something was
progresses
aggravating her,
into
and
almost
he got
all
tired
them
of it, so
being knocked
he
off
set
the
up a
table.
camera
The girl has,
see if
at
they
this
would
point,
get to
lost
see if
her
they would catch
clue
anything, and
and
this is
gone
what they
running
caught.
to find someone to
They
help
caught
them.
she
And
was
we're
just sitting there
sure that
drawing
she
and stuff,
must have
and
been
then
terrified.
papers started flying
Even
up.
watching this video
And
was enough to
see that
scare
shit
the
right there
living
started happening.
daylights out of us. And seeing something like
she
that
ran,
would
and they got the
severely
footage,
damage our
and
psyches to the point where we'd possibly have a complete mental break.
That's fucked up,
The
bro.
video ends on
I don't
an
think
even
any ghost should
stranger
mess
and
with a
more
baby,
violent
dude.
note, as the table itself begins lurching about and shifting itself towards where the girl ran off to. Perhaps the spirit was another kid trying to play with
She
her.
kid my ass,
We
I
think
would have
she
ran
did the
off.
right thing by getting the hell out of there pronto.
Right,
We never
get
take
the
any
hell out of
chances
there,
with a ghost
pronto.
And would rather run from a haunting than try to
I'll
see
grab a
if
sword.
whatever it is happens to be friendly. This particular ghost doesn't seem like the friendly type, and is less akin to Casper and more like something we'd see in The Exorcist.
not
We've gone
Casper.
back and watched this video dozens of times, each time becoming more convinced that it must be real. We don't see any signs of trickery, especially with regard to the doll, and there's no evidence of anyone else lurking around manipulating things behind the camera. Plenty of commenters agree with us, although we're still holding out hope that this was just a well-played trick instead of signs of spirits that do very much seem like they're intent on causing harm. With so many ways to get hurt or killed these days, that's basically just one more thing for us to have to worry about, and we wouldn't even have to go outside to become an unlucky victim.
I don't care if a motherfucker dead or not.
Number 1.
I'ma kill it
Rocking
again.
chair moving. The eerie green lighting in this room, along with the creepy background music in this video, all add to the absolutely terrifying surprise that happens as it progresses. The rocking chair, seemingly placed in a child's bedroom, doesn't show any signs
I
of
put
being
this thing
possessed
down
and
now.
just sits there, motionless. After quite some time,
Still in
and a
arm's
lot of
reach, you know.
suspense being built up, the chair all of a sudden begins to teeter back with the first signs of a true haunting, going from 0 to rocking quite spectacularly, all in the matter of a second or two. It continues along like this for a very short time, only a few seconds, before the truly terrifying part of the video kicks in. As the chair stops rocking back and forth, a strange shape appears below, and you slowly realize a girl crawling her way out from absolutely nowhere, heading directly towards the camera lens. We say slowly, but it all happens rather quickly and can easily catch you off guard. If you happen to watch this alone with the sound up, then you definitely get one hell of a good scare, and we jumped clear out of our own chairs. When you're only expecting a rocking chair to move, with the title of the video simply being Rocking Chair, seeing the creepiest
Y'all
little girl
motherfuckers.
ever scurry up to you will
Glad I didn't have my
absolutely
sword, I'd
make
stab
your
my
heart
damn
leap
self.
out of its chest and leave you breathless for at least a few seconds as you try to come to terms with what you just witnessed. The video then freezes on a close-up of her grizzled face, making the moment even more surreal. Alright, Top 5ers, we have something very exciting for you to see. Make sure to visit our other channel, The Brilliant. If you like what we have on Top 5's Finest, then we know you will love what we have there too. But be warned, the videos over on The Brilliant are extremely addicting to watch as well. There will be a link in the description to The Brilliant channel, so make sure to visit us now. Or you can go to our latest video popping up on screen right now.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie to that.
You know you want to.
Yeah,
Oh, and while you're here, subscribe also. Heard it gives you superpowers. Anyway, see you soon.
last video scared the shit out of me. That last video scared the fuck out of me. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I almost jumped out my chair. But I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. God knows I didn't. If you did enjoy this video, leave a like on it. You know, just showing me some love, just like I've been showing y'all some love. You know, simple. RC out.
Ooh, only way to sign this skid it. Ooh, hopping out the rave and skid it. Smashing on that bitch and skid it. Ooh.